We want you to see this. For many ordinary Ukrainians who are trying to escape the war, they're finding it very hard to get to safety. More than 1.5 million refugees have made it out, but some who are on their way are coming under fire by Russian troops, including women and children. There is this horrible video that went viral of a rocket attack on civilians who were on an evacuation route to safety. Wow, some were killed. But some people who are evacuating are getting a helping hand. Check out these pictures of elderly and disabled people getting helped by Ukrainian soldiers as they try to escape their homes. Well, a lot of our viewers are asking, Tori, should Americans take in Ukrainian refugees, considering that 1.7 million, right? And they're estimating 7.1 million will become refugees. This is a humanitarian crisis. What do you think?
This is where America shows what America can do. And if we take in the weak and the huddled masses, like it says on the Statue of Liberty, this is when we decide if we are really the red, white, and blue and the country of freedom, because 7 million people is too much for the European nations to take in, just physically. We will see overflow. And if we don't open our arms and consider ourselves a Christian nation, a Judeo-Christian nation, then what are we doing? Then what are we doing?
We've never asked this question with any other country in which there have been refugees. I mean, even if you want to just look at Central America, Mexico, drug war going on that we have some hand in.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And, you know, it's like when those people are fleeing on foot, walking thousands of miles.
Carrying their children.
Right. I saw real-time updates of, like, how they were moving, you know, like it was a Santa tracker or something. So it's very interesting that, like, this is, and this does not mean that I don't want to take in refugees. I'm just saying I hope that we see that maybe because there are, let's be honest, people are seeing refugees that for the first time probably look like them.
Yeah,
they understand that these are just human beings that have been traumatized, they're terrified, and they want to feel safety, just like you do. So just because somebody doesn't look like you, doesn't speak like you, just remember how you feel right now, because in this moment, I'm down to take in refugees. So let's figure out a way to do it.
Trevor Noah, to your point, had a very viral meme over the weekend that gave a lot of people thought, right, to pause for thought. And again, this is duality of thought. This is in no way taking away any attention from the Ukrainians who are suffering right now. But he said the word refugee in so many words is not synonymous with brown people. And for the first time, people are starting to realize that. So just remember that there's conflict everywhere, to the southern that you point out, to Yemen, and we can only hope that people from all over the world get the refuge that they seek.
Absolutely.
It's heartbreaking. So Ukraine is also releasing more videos of captured Russian soldiers, and it's really interesting to hear from them about what they were told when they were, or why they were what they were doing in that country and how they feel about it now. Take a look.
Нам говорили, что якобы на территории Украины, не судите строго, что на территории Украины господствует фашистский режим, что националисты, нацисты захватили власть в свои руки, что обычным людям нужно помочь избавиться вот от этого.
Yoke means, in case people are confused, that's Putin. And what they're saying is that the Russia equals propaganda. You just don't know what you're getting. They're giving you and curating you things. That's why I think maybe he even planted that, possibly. So you never can trust Russia. So what he's saying is we've got to stop listening to them because we thought this was a country overrun by Nazis. Zelensky, the president, is a Jew whose grandfather fought against Nazis and lost people in the Holocaust. It's all lies. So what's interesting is the normal people getting social media, you're getting a first-hand crowdsource of someone saying we're being lied to. And let me remind you, this happens in all countries, including ourselves. January 6th, this really reminds me of. We got to get down to the person who incited this, who thought this. I'm not trying to go there, but you've got to think of the similarities.
I think they're very similar, and that's what I was thinking about as he was talking. It just shows you that, absolutely. It just shows you that information and facts. People always go, Erica, we need some facts. This is some facts in here, Sam. Well, facts are facts to certain people. To certain people, they think that as we sit here today, there is a large group of Americans that think that President Obama was not born here. That is a fact to them. So when we start talking about facts, we have to understand that we have to be working from the same playbook, and it's impossible when you do business and highlight people like Putin, like we've done for a long time, as a person that wants to do business at the table. And when you normalize somebody like this, when they start acting like this, now everybody's like, oh, what's up? For the last couple of years, it has been the, hey, he's a smart guy, and I like this
genius,
guy.
Yeah.
We don't hear that so much anymore. I wonder why that changed. But for the last couple of years, it has been all about, hey, he's a guy that's just trying to organize his country, and I just don't hear that same rhetoric. So I wonder where all of his cheerleaders are now, because I don't hear them.
Right. Well, good conversation.